This is Movietone. Leslie Mitchell reporting. Anchored in lines about 8 miles long, the fleet assembled at Spithead represented about 1/3 of the navies of the Commonwealth's full strength. An impressive spectacle indeed. And there was a line of foreign ships. From Sweden, a cruiser, the Göta Leon. Now the French cruiser Montcalm. And the American heavy cruiser Baltimore. All received visitors. Here's the Dean of Canterbury going out. There's no need to tell you that he was visiting the Russian cruiser Sverdlovsk. Yes, visitors boarded ships and sailors from the foreign vessels came ashore to visit Britain. Large numbers of Russians landed and enjoyed a lot of sightseeing. In fact, the sailors of 16 nations came ashore on the eve of the great Spithead Review. Then, after being delayed by the crowds and the press of traffic, Her Majesty arrived and boarded the dispatch vessel HMS Surprise, which was acting as the royal yacht. Next morning, with the Duke, the Queen received the commanding officers of all 16 foreign warships. Each one was royally welcomed to the Coronation Review. Among them was Captain Rudakov, commander of the Russian cruiser. Afterwards, Her Majesty posed for a photograph with them, a souvenir of a unique occasion. Meanwhile, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, with Princess Margaret and other members of the royal family, had come aboard Surprise, and they too awaited the thrilling moment when the vessel would steam out for the grand review. A glimpse of Sir Winston Churchill boarding the Trinity House yacht Patricia. Lord Alexander also wore Trinity House uniform with other members of the fraternity. And now, with Nelson's flagship in the background, HMS Surprise steamed out to begin this most memorable review. It was like a naval version of the Coronation procession, and as in London, so down on the south coast, tens of thousands were there to see and cheer. Then, as the royal yacht approached them, the great array of warships fired a 21-gun salute. At the head of the main line of fighting ships was the giant Vanguard. The only battleship at the review, she was a magnificent sight as the Queen and the Duke scanned her closely from Surprise. Then Britain's biggest aircraft carrier, HMS Eagle, first of the line of carriers, the capital ships of today. Now past the Soviet cruiser, impressively smart and efficient on this friendly visit to Britain. The Italian, three-master, her crew, manning ship, vividly recalled the fighting ships of other days. One of many cameras recording these moments was on board the carrier Illustrious. Now a view looking astern from Patricia at HMS Surprise, passing through the long line and back again past vessels of many classes. As the Queen went by, 3 hearty cheers rang out across the water from each and every ship. review, the flypast by about 300 naval aircraft gave everyone present another big thrill. First, the Dragonfly squadron of helicopters. Anti-submarine squadrons, fighters, reconnaissance aircraft and night fighters, aircraft of the Fleet Air Arm, the RNVR, the Royal Australian Navy and the Royal Canadian Navy, all were there. Such was the superb conclusion of the Queen's Coronation Review. But a great day was not over yet. In the evening, Her Majesty and the Duke boarded the 42,000-ton Vanguard, where they dined with the Home Fleet Commander-in-Chief and senior officers. Our final scene is the fleet illuminated by thousands of lights, dressed overall by night, so to speak. It was a not-to-be-forgotten sight, and the display of fireworks that followed was a brilliant finale to a glorious Royal Naval occasion. A coronation sequel, yes, but also a renewal of that coronation wish from all her people to the Queen. Long may she reign.